Chance 960, another review. This time the Dark Knight Rises Movie Masters 2-pack, Batman vs. Bane. So here you go. So if you're watching this, that means it is Thursday. I'm making this on Tuesday, but I do plan to post it on Thursday, and that means the Dark Knight Rises is out tomorrow. Cannot wait. Also on Thursday, which is going to be today when I post this, I've got trilogy tickets, so at 6 o'clock I'm going to go see the Batman Begins, and then the Dark Knight, and then at midnight they're going to play the Dark Knight Rises. Cannot wait, and I'm so freaking excited for this movie. Probably will do a review of the movie too. So yeah, so this is a 2-pack that I've been wanting to pick up for a long time now. When I saw it online, I was really considering whether to buy it or not, and I overly decided not to buy it online. Wait until I saw it in the store. But when I saw it in the store, it was just, I wasn't willing to pay $35 for it yet. But just recently, I got a coupon, and I've been waiting for some kind of coupon or sale for this. So when I got a coupon, I knew it was time to buy it, and it was spend $50, get $10 back. So I bought this, the Mini-Mate Spider-Man and Lizard, and then the vintage, the newest guard of Jabba the Hutt. I cannot remember. Oh, the Nikto card. I was able to find that at retail, which is pretty special. So I got those 3 things for like $45, and that's with tax. So very happy to spend that much for these things. And yeah, so overall the pack. So let's go over it. So the Bane is a redeco, and Batman is a repaint with a little bit, one new thing about him. So they are a little different. When I first heard about this pack, I thought that Bane was going to be a redeco, and Batman was just going to be another repack, but there are some differences with Batman. But first of all, let's just go over their packaging. Pretty nice. It's completely square. It is a Toysrus exclusive. I like how they've got the little rocks, stickers kind of on the thing. It looks kind of cool. And on the back, you get a nice big picture of the 2 figures, which I think is cool. Man, just I don't know who poses the toys for these pictures, but can they even try? Yeah, I don't know. It just looks stupid. But whatever. So yeah, so the box is very cool. But now with the figures, let's go over Batman to begin, and then I'll do Bane. So Batman, of course, it is the Batman sculpt that we gotten a million times. I will say that it's a good sculpt, but it's just one that we keep getting. So I won't go too much into the sculpt. I mean, it's nice. You got Batman, all looks good. It's got nice, lots of detail. I love the way they do the middle section. They've got a lot of detail and everything. Very cool. So now the differences from the original one. Here is the original one. As you can see, this one was just fully black. This one is black with some copper highlights all over it. I don't know if it's supposed to be battle damaged or just some kind of new paint. I don't know, but in the chest area there's copper, and then there's little bits of copper down here, and then on the shoulder pads, a little bit on the arms and everything, It's kind of cool. It's a nice little addition. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but it is still a little neat kind of new thing, which is nice. As well as on the back, we've gotten this plastic rubber cape for so long. We're finally getting a cloth cape, which is really nice. Of course, it attaches right here, and then it is completely cloth, so you can do whatever you want with it. You can have it, kind of going off into one side and stuff. It just is really cool. It's that was something that was nice and easy for them to do, but it gave you a purpose to want this Batman, so that's pretty nice. I do really like the that cape. It's really good. I mean, which one would I prefer if I could only have one? It's hard to say. I mean, during poses and stuff, this one's the better one to have. Just when you have it just laying on your or just standing on your shelf, then this one's the one to have. So it's a little bit of a, whichever one you prefer. But overall, very nice. If you have the original, which I'm sure you do, because they've made so many, this is a great one to get. A ball joint head, ball hinge shoulders, hinge elbows, swivel biceps, swivel wrist, swivel waists, swivel hinge hips, and then a swivel at the lower thigh, hinge knee, and a hinge ankle. So there you go. That's the articulation. I just thought I should go over that real quick. So yeah. So overall, really, it's a nice. The sculpt of Batman is great. I really like it. But we've got it so much that it's nice to see a couple differences. Is it worth paying? I mean, pretty much with the Toys R Us, there's $35, which is about $17 per figure when you break it down, which is pretty much the regular price for a Movie Masters figure. So you are paying full price for this Batman. It's not like you're getting any discount discount because you're buying a 2-pack. You are paying the full price for both Build-A-Figures, and just you don't get the Build-A-Figure. Sorry, did I say you're paying the same price for both Build-A-Figures? You're paying the same price for both Movie Masters figures, just you don't get a Build-A-Figure piece. So I would certainly, you have to look at it as, would I buy this one on the shelf individually for, a regular Movie Masters price? And then you gotta ask yourself the same question for Bane. For Batman, I would not pay the regular amount for him if he was just a single pack, but the Bane really helps make you buy this pack. So the Bane is great. As you can see, let me compare him to the original. Completely, obviously, you can see the differences. Batman, it's a little harder to see the differences. Bane, you can obviously see the difference. As you can see, he doesn't have his whole cloak, his big, raincoat, dictator kind of coat thing going on, and he doesn't have a shirt on. He does have the gauntlet on the right side, which I really love on his hand. It looks really nice. And overall, the sculpting on the body, it's alright. They added some shading, just he doesn't have any abs. I mean, it's Bane, you want to give him some abs or something, and just the lack of nipples, as you can see, it's kind of sculpted on there, but it's like way hard to see. And then the arms, they're muscular, but they don't scream Bane. He's got a pretty muscular, size of his body, although he's missing any abs or anything like that. But he's got some muscular kind of setup in his body, but the arms just feel pretty skinny to me. I don't know. I think that just without his shirt, he does look very skinny and not so much like a Bane. He looks more like a Scarecrow without a shirt on, I think, just by his size. He doesn't feel like Bane to me. But getting past that, it's nice to have a different look than this, and this is a lot more functional when you're posing him, obviously. The head sculpt, if I'm not mistaken, is the same. It's the same. I don't see any differences from the original. And then from the buckle down, it's exact same thing. The only difference is there's some different paint on the shoes. The silver laces and stuff, or the silver kind of dots and stuff. And the buckles are even painted just as you can see the differences. Not a lot, but there are a little bit differences. It's really just the silver the little buttons on his shoes. That's the only differences when it comes to the legs. Also, there is a silver buckle right there and right there. But other than that, those are the same things. So pretty much, you're paying for a whole nother Movie Masters figure just so that you can have a new body and new arms. Is it worth it? Here's the thing: if you like just a nice kind of dictator kind of Bane to stand on your shelf, not fighting with Batman, definitely go with this one. I think that he just looks fantastic. If you want a functional, fighting Batman, kind of one, this is definitely the one to get. The main thing that the main problem with this Bane was that he was lacking any bicep swivel or elbow swivels. So he really couldn't punch naturally. The best way that he could punch was like this, which just looks ridiculous, Nobody is actually going to punch like that. This one actually, he doesn't have bicep swivel, but he does have a swivel at the elbow, so he can do punches like a regular person with a little bit of bent elbow, and you can actually do some really cool poses with him. And so overall, he does look really cool. As far as articulation, ball joint head, ball hinge shoulders, hinge swivel elbows, swivel hinge wrists, which is nice. He does have hinges on his wrists now, which is great. That allows for a lot of cool poses. An ab crunch, a bicep swivel, hinge swivel hips, and a swivel at the I'm screwing up. Swivel at the thigh right there, hinge knees, and a hinge ankle. So overall, same articulation as the original Bane, just he's got improved wrist and elbow. And elbow. So overall, it is an improvement when you look at it as far as articulation. There's a lot more posing. He does come with a couple accessories, just 2 new hands, and just they're both open, which is nice. It's very easy to switch them, no problems there. And one thing that I really like about the opening hands is that you can redo that scene from the trailer where I don't know if you remember this, but Batman goes to punch Bane and Bane just catches his fist, and that just looks so sick. I can't even tell you. I do pictures at the end of my videos, and I will take a picture of that with these toys so that you guys can see. Really neat that you can do that. But overall, it's the Bane if he was a single pack, I would spend $18 on a new Bane, just like this. I would do that. As far as Batman, I wouldn't. As far as a pack of two, you know, I have to spend $35 to get them, I would, and of course I did. But I wanted a little sale or some kind of coupon, so it really depends what you're willing to spend, because you're not getting any discount by buying a pack. You are paying regular retail price for both of them, even though there's a 2-pack. So either wait for a sale, a coupon like I did, or just go ahead and buy it, or just decide to skip this one. If you're happy with your original Bane and Batman, it's all good. If you don't have Bane and Batman now, I'd say that you'd probably get the original Bane if you want just a nice standing Bane. If you want a Bane that you can, you know, pose and stuff with Batman, then go for this one. So there you go. So, you know, it's a lot of decisions whether to get this one or not, you know, because there's originals of both of them. It's kind of hard to decide. Overall, I'm very happy with the purchase. For me, you know, with all the things that I like to do and stuff, this was definitely a pack for me. But for the rest of you, it could very well not be the pack for you or something, so you just have to, you know, think about it. But overall, I'm happy with it, and I'll definitely do a lot of poses and pictures at the end with these two guys. So there you go. Thanks for watching. And oh, and have fun at the Dark Knight Rises. I cannot wait. So yeah.